I'm Batman.
Easy, miss. I've got you.
You've got me! Who's got you?
Mr. McGee, don't make me angry. You wouldn't like me when I'm angry.
I'm a doctor. But probably not the one you expect.
I'm Captain Kirk.
Welcome everyone to this special Geek This Week presentation, and this is my Pensacon 2026 review. I apologize for not getting reviews out sooner. This will be my only review for Pensacon 2026. So let's just get right into it. I'm going to talk about guests that I'm excited for and highlight some of the guests I know other people are excited for. And what I'm going to do first is kind of start with some of the guests that I know a lot of people are going to be interested in seeing. First, I'm going to start with Carla Brunto. I hope I pronounced that last name right. And Randy Havens from Stranger Things. They're coming to Pensacon 2026. The other big one that I know a lot of people are interested in, and they were kind of disappointed that the one particular actor had to cancel last year, but David Howard Thornton, Amelia McLean, I hope I pronounced that last name right, and Samantha Schafetta, I know I butchered that last name right, Scaffidi. I know I butchered that name to death. From the Terrifier franchise, they're coming to Pensacon 2026. I think I hit the guest that I think everybody would be interested in. I am going to put the link for the guest in the description down below so you can go and look. I highly recommend that you go there and especially starting now daily just to see if there's any cancellations or such, because right now there's only 2 cancellations, and I'll talk about those here in a bit. But I want to talk about one set of guests that are coming that unfortunately I won't be getting autographs because I'm on a budget, and it's like there's some big guys coming that's going to hit my wallet. Alex Hyde White, Jay Underwood, Michael Bailey Smith, and Rebecca Stab. They were in the very first Fantastic Four movie that was never released, the Roger Corman Fantastic Four. They're coming to Pensacon 2026. And I'm also going to talk about here in just a little bit, we got a lot of guests that will be only there Saturday and Sunday, so you need to pay attention to this if you're looking to get autographs and pictures. So, as you know, we're getting a Lost Boys reunion. We've got Alex Winter, Billy Rith, I hope I pronounced that last name right, Chance Michael Corbett, Jameson Newlander, and Jason Patrick. They're all coming to Pensacon 2026. So that's going to be awesome. They were one of the very first guests announced. Also Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox. Ponch and John from Chips. They're going to be at Pensacon 2026. We're also getting Diane Muir and Michael Ironside from Starship Troopers. If you are a WWE fan, we're not getting 1, not 2, but 3 WWE Hall of Famers. Returning guests, the hardcore legend Mick Foley and Lita are coming to Pensacon 2026. And for the very first time, the 7-time former women's champion Trish Stratus is coming to Pensacon 2026. Looking super excited to get and see her, get her autograph. Looking super excited for that. Also, if you're a fan of Roseanne and the Connors, we've got Sarah Gilbert. I pronounced that last name wrong. I apologize. And others, I can't even remember. Lacey Gordonson, and I butchered that name too. They're from the Connors. They're going to be at Pensacon 2026. Let's talk some Star Trek. You know, it's the 60th anniversary of Star Trek, so we gotta have some Star Trek guests. We have Michelle Hurd from Star Trek Picard. She's also was in this, I believe it's second season of Law and Order SVU. She is coming to Pensacon 2026. We also have from Star Trek: The Next Generation, Wesley Crusher himself, Will Wheaton. He's coming to Pensacon 2026. This is the first time for both, and it's going to be super awesome to have them there. Um, we also got a 70s icon legend who did a lot of the black exploitation films. Was also in one of the best 70s horror films, Scream, Blackula Scream. She was also in Jackie Brown. We're talking about Pam Grier. She was also in Escape from L.A., starring opposite of Kurt Russell. We have Frank Grillo. Yes, Rick Flag Sr. from Creature Commandos and Peacemaker. Also was in the Superman movie from last year. He is coming to Pensacon 2026. And I got to talk about the one guest that I am super psyched for coming to Pensacon 2026. He's done several films: Fortress, Mean Guns, Graystroke, The Legend of Tarzan. But we all know him as Connor McLeod of the Clan McLeod, Christopher Lambert. He is coming to Pensacon 2026. I know, I believe the French pronunciation in English is Lambert. I know the spelling of it makes you think Lambert, but I think it's Lambert, and hopefully I got the pronunciation right on that. Super psyched, looking forward to meeting him. I was like, that was like the big star for me. Also, we've got a reunion of two stars from a great CW show that went for 10 years. I'm talking about Smallville. And we are getting Tom Welling and Erica Durance. That's right, Clark Kent and Lois Lane from Smallville. They're going to be at Pensacon 2026. So it is super excited. As of now, we're less than a month away from the time I'm recording this, and we've really only had two cancellations. Paul Reiser from from Stranger Things also was in Aliens with Sigourney Weaver. Also did Mad About You with Helen Hunt. He has canceled, and Ruby Rugtiger. I've never heard of him. I'm sorry, but he's canceled. So those are the only two cancellations we have at this time. But I highly recommend that you keep checking daily at the guest list on the Pensacon website. Like I said, the link is below. But let's talk about this. This is something that you really need to pay attention to. There are a lot of guests who are only appearing 2 days and 2 days only. So you need to pay attention so that you make sure you don't miss and get your autographs that you want to get. There are two that will only, actually three that will only be there Friday and Saturday. Michael Bailey Smith from Roger Corman's Fantastic Four will only be at Pensacon 2026 Friday and Saturday. Also, Mindy Combs will be at Pensacon 2026 only Friday and Saturday. And Will Wheaton will only be there Friday and Saturday. So if you're wanting their autographs, I recommend you get them on Friday. Just knock them out and get them on Friday. That would be my advice. So we've got a lot of guests that are only going to be there Saturday and Sunday. And remember, Saturday is the busiest day of the con, so it is going to be highly recommended that you get their autographs. Try to get them Saturday. If not, do it first thing Sunday morning would be my advice. But anyway, let's start knocking them out and talk about who's only going to be there Saturday and Sunday. Erica Durance, Frank Grillo, Lacey Gorgonson, and I know I butchered that name again, Lita, Michael Ironside, Michelle Hurd, Sarah Gilbert, Tom Welling, Trish Stratus. They will only be there Saturday and Sunday. So remember, Saturday is the busiest day of the con, so I would highly, highly recommend you try to get their autographs, fit around, because I know Saturday's so busy. That's when the biggest panels are happening, so it's so hard to maneuver everything. But just plan accordingly is the best I can tell you. Uh, but anyway, so for me, these are the guests I'm super psyched for. Of course, uh, the Lost Boys, all the cast from the Lost Boys that are going to be at Pensacon 2026. Sorry. Michelle Hurd and Will Wheaton are a must get autographs from, because anybody who knows me, I am a huge Star Trek fan. So, of course, I love Smallville, so I got to get Tom Welling and Erica Durance's autograph. Got to get Trish Stratus' autograph. I'm a huge, huge wrestling fan, especially women's wrestling. I have Mick Foley's autograph. I got Mick Foley's autograph at the very first TNA house show I ever went to. And matter of fact, it was at the Bay Center in Pensacola. It was 2013 I went, because I remember it was shortly after I had met my wife. So I got his. That's when I got his autograph. And in 2015, I got Leah's autograph at a Comic Con convention in my hometown. So uh, that's how I already have their autographs. Uh, I'm trying to keep in my budget to get Michael Ironside and Diane Muir's autographs, but the one I have to have, it's right underneath Michelle Hurd and Will Wheaton. I got to have Christopher Lambard's autograph, the Highlander. I love Highlander. Highlander, I think it's an awesome movie. Matter of fact, it's the 40th anniversary of the film, by the way. 40th anniversary. Also, it's the 60th anniversary of Star Trek. So, and I'm hoping to get uh, Larry Wilcox's autograph. I have Eric Estrada's autograph. So, but anyway, that's enough said. As far as panels go, I definitely want to do the Christopher Lombard's panel. The Lost Boys is a given. Smallville's a given. Um, at that point, it's kind of going to be a hodgepodge of what I can between getting autographs and what panels I can go to. My plan is to cover panels this year, assuming I get the media pass. Um, I haven't decided, but this may be my last year of covering Pensacon. It's not that I'm going to stop going to Pensacon. It's just I'm not going to cover Pensacon. I'm just going to go as a fan and enjoy it, because it's past couple of years has become tedious. It feels more like I'm doing a job than enjoying myself, and I don't know. I'm debating it. I haven't made a hardcore decision yet. Also, too, I do this just when I have time, and it's getting to be where I have less and less time. I've had major computer issues these past 6 months. It's just I couldn't afford to go out and get a new computer, so I've had to wait for hand-me-downs from work to get back up and running, which I'm now up and running to where I can do videos. But time's just been time consuming. So um, also my previous computer, I had a difficult time with the video. I was using my camera. The file format wasn't compatible with the version of Premiere I was using, so it's been a struggle trying to get to where I can do this. But yeah, I plan on covering panels, assuming I get the media pass. If I don't get the media pass, then I won't be covering panels. But I will still do a review of Pensacon. Um, so when I say I won't be covering Pensacon, I mean from the standpoint of recording panels. As far as giving my opinion and my experience from Pensacon, I will still keep doing that, but recording panels is what I'm talking about. So, all right, guys, I've probably been long-winded. I probably bored you to death, and I apologize. You didn't probably want to listen for the past 5 minutes of me babbling about computer problems. But anyway, guys, thank you guys for your support. Hope you enjoyed the video. I can't wait to see y'all at Pensacon. Come find me. If you're a Star Trek fan, find me. We can chat for hours about Star Trek and or wrestling or anything comic book related. We could talk for hours. Anybody who knows been to the Last Nerd Standings know that I know my comics. So come and see me. All right, guys. Thank you for watching this video. Hope you enjoy it. Please check out all the other great content on the Geek This Week YouTube channel, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.